Yeah.
I just heard this.
The dash is busy, the schedule busy, my head
I figured you would. I figured.
My cousins like
Hey,
boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be.
Hey.
Been here for 10, but I feel like a
There you
rookie.
go.
I
There you
tell
go.
look up 'cause it's snowing in Tussies. Been for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil
Gotta do
Baby,
the
this
Drake,
shit
man.
going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy had
Made
made
it.
And she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Your money record, the army that
Hey. What's up with your JT? What's up with your JT? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How about yourself, Mr. Kyle?
Welcome everybody to the MoreLife podcast. This is episode number 15. We are back again, once again. I am your host with the most, Mr. Wynn, and to my right is my very special co-host, Mr. JT Money, with all the money.
With no money.
With all the money.
With no money.
But we are back once again to give you another great episode. Just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to give us a listen, to enjoy our show. You know, we appreciate it. You could be doing a lot of other things, but,
you listen to this, right?
You decided to spend some time with us, so we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to our favorite engineer, Sean. He's back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So we glad to have him back, and we appreciate everybody out there listening and viewing on YouTube. Go ahead, and if you are one of those YouTube viewers, you may as well subscribe while you're here, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'd appreciate that, too.
Share,
like,
comment,
all that good stuff, man.
All the above.
Just basically react.
Yeah.
How you been doing, man? Everything good?
Good. Gucci, man. Waiting for this the barber's holiday to start back.
I know that's right. We got one of the
July been in hell.
We got one of the biggest barber holidays of the year coming up. Kids going back to school. So to the barbers of the world, you know, that's pretty much a extreme payday.
Mm-hmm.
Shop's gonna be booming, busy. Kids gonna be getting fresh to get back in school. You know, parents gonna be happy because they can
the outfits ready.
Got the outfits ready.
No half on got new Jordans.
Speaking of outfits, man, I asked one of my little kid clients Saturday, did he have his first day of school outfit ready?
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in our time at least. I don't know about before me, but
yeah, that whole week line.
Yeah, we knew what we was gonna wear. If you asked the kid before school started what he was wearing, he knew whole outfit.
With what shoes he was wearing with his outfit?
This kid had no clue. He didn't know what I was talking about. I said, "You got your first day of school outfit, huh? What you mean?" And he was in middle school, so he old enough.
Oh yeah, he old enough to know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where it hits.
That's where you start.
Yeah.
Some of them start in elementary. You know what I'm saying? I was one of those that elementary first day of school. I wanted to be the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? As
I think I started like 5th grade.
There you go, man. You know, fashion was king in school.
Had my FUBU.
But these kids are different, man. FUBU,
back then, you know, FUBU.
FUBU was
It was FUBU, Shunjun,
Nautica.
And Nautica.
Tommy Hilfiger for a little minute when I was growing up.
Little minute.
You know what I'm saying? But all that stuff is gone. These kids don't care about brands no more, brand names. I asked another little kid if you could have any, you know.
But they worry about them J's.
That's all they know is the shoes. Yeah. They ain't studying the name brands anymore. I mean, I think I see a lot of them trying to wear fashionable belts and stuff like that. But other than like shirts and stuff like that, I don't really see too many of the young kids caring about the label anymore. You know, back in our day, they'll roll up on you and check that label, make sure it was real. Hold on now.
Let me see that chain, you know.
That's what they do. So
this ain't real.
The world has changed,
got
but
that at the flea market.
Yeah, flea market shopping. That was
You know,
just brought back a memory. Value Village, you know, all that. But anyways, bargain shopper. But anyways, everything's been good. Say everything's been good with you.
Everything's been good. Can't complain.
Got through that slow July.
Ready for this school. Ready for this football season.
Them parents out there ready for school to start. So I firsthand noticed taking my nephews on this year. Firsthand noticed how kids eat. So. I know them parents are glad to have them kids back in school so they can eat some of that school lunch.
For free.
Yeah. Everything been good with me though. Ain't been too much different, you know me, man. Low key, out of the way, you know, same old.
Yeah.
But let's jump on into the topics, man. Got some good topics today, man. Just want to basically bring some more awareness to the young lady who's one of the nominees for governor this year. Go ahead and open up with that just to keep putting that awareness out there. Miss Stacy Abrams, you know what I'm saying? She's going to be running for governor. I think the election is in October or November, one of those months. Don't hold me to that. I know it's somewhere in that time frame, though. But just want to, you know, put that out there, you know, make sure people are mindful, got their mind in the right place to get ready. And I'm not telling you that you got to vote for her, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm just putting that name out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
You ain't got to catch the fish, but,
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pick up what I'm putting down.
It'd be nice.
You know what I'm saying? Take the meat, leave the bones.
Yeah.
But I'm going to throw that name out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to know, exercise your rights. You're not a felon. You ain't in prison. Get out there and vote, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I might get out there.
You just, basically, you
said take the meat and leave the bones.
I hear you. You're right. I did say that.
You can leave the horse to the water.
But you can't.
You can't make them drink.
Can't make them drink.
Yeah.
That's what Money Mike said. No, Money Mike said you can't. You can. He said something completely different.
Yeah.
But it sounded like that. He said if you can lead a hoe to water, but you can't make a think.
Yeah, about right.
Same difference though. Did you hear about the reboot, the Living Single reboot?
Nah.
I was on social media, man.
I'm surprised I ain't see that.
Right. It just happened last night. Well, I ain't gonna say it just happened, but I just saw.
I wasn't on there at all.
I just saw a video of the lady who played Maxine on the show. She's got a video out basically trying to be, I ain't gonna say sneaky, but it's almost like she don't want to say it but she's hinting to it. She got a laptop on the desk and she's saying, does anybody know how to reboot this? And then she got hashtag living single in the caption. So to me, that means they bringing the show back. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you get the same thing about that?
If I seen that, yeah.
Because that's what that would mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
what else could it mean?
Why would you put that hashtag?
Yeah.
If you don't mean it.
And another hashtag was Maxine Shaw or something like that, her character's name on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, would you be here for a Living Single reboot?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I used to watch it.
Would you watch it now?
Yeah. Just to see, I'm going to take a peek at it.
Uh-huh.
Just to see how it is.
I'd definitely be here for it because I'm going to tell you, man,
I mean, either it can do well or do not.
I grew up off of that show. Well, I ain't say I grew up off of it, but while I was growing up.
It was one of the ones with Will Smith, Fresh Prince, and
Martin. Oh, up there on that level. Yeah, I got you. I thought you were saying he was on the show.
No.
But yeah, that was my show, man. Max, Regine, Khadijah, Overton. Oh, yeah. Kyle. Kyle was the man for obvious reasons because we share the same name.
He made believe Kyle.
Yeah, but I always thought it was cool.
He wasn't the man.
He was the man.
He wasn't the man.
Kyle Barker.
Overton was the man.
I always thought it was cool that my name was being
on a TV show.
Mentioned on a TV show, man.
That's all it was.
That was always cool to me, man. I don't know why you got to hate on my man. Hey.
Put your hand up.
What?
Put your hand up.
You got to fight. There it is. That's the show,
hey,
man.
I ain't gonna lie though. I used to think they might sing dancing on that though.
Oh, in the background.
Yeah. Everybody did.
I hear you, man.
Damn, man,
It kind of looked like her because of the hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You saw that hair and you thought, that's Maxine. It was another character. Sinclair. I liked her too. Overton's girl.
Yeah.
She was
She was the funny.
Yes.
Her and her damn trolls.
Definitely. Yeah, she had the trolls. Yep, you're right.
Have her trolls.
That was a great show, man. Shouts out to them. Hopefully they bring it back. That would be pretty awesome.
It would be.
I wonder what platform they're going to put it on. I don't think they're going to put it on TV. They might. Might put it on Netflix or
it could be on Netflix. A lot of people bring stuff, man, and do it on Netflix.
Yeah. So hopefully, man, I'd be here for that. I'd love to see that.
I would love it if it could be on Netflix.
Living Single. Man.
That was a show.
Memories. Okay. And some other shows they need to bring back? Moesha. I was in love with Brandy, man. And I really think I used to just watch that show to look at her.
I liked her friend.
But you know what's crazy? What friend? Niecy?
Yeah. Because, Niecy wasn't, like, the main focus of the characters.
And you like that?
Yeah.
That she wasn't the main focus?
Yeah.
You see, what about that turns you on? That she's never there?
You knew she wasn't getting a spin, though.
Okay. So that you like that?
Yeah.
What
she was hidden behind everybody. I like
you like the mysterious.
I like the people that get overlooked.
Okay, you like the underdog.
Like Kelly Rowland.
Okay.
Victoria Looking. They was all.
I'm with you on that one. Kelly Rowland.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
The ones that get overlooked, that's the ones that you need to be looking at.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I hear you.
Slept on.
That makes sense. In a weird way, that makes sense. And I'm going to give you credit on that one. You like the underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times the people who are overlooked can be turn out to be the most special ones. It brings me to a documentary I was watching a few nights ago. I don't know where it came from, but recently somebody leaked this Cash Money documentary online from way back when, before they were well known.
Before the bling bling.
Before bling bling, before all that. I mean, you could look at these guys. BG, it's amazing seeing how, because I think BG was like 17 and Lil Wayne was 15, 16. To see how they look back then is crazy. But I say all that to say that Underdog story is real, because in that situation, you had several artists, Baby, Manny Fresh, BG, Juvenile, Turk, Wayne, all of them was making music, blah, blah, blah. They were all putting out albums. But when they would go, they showed some of the tours, the concerts and stuff, and Lil Wayne, he really didn't have a lot of verses. They threw him on some hooks here and there, but he didn't have a lot of verses. You know, BG, Juvie, they was putting out albums. Wayne ain't had no album out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about before they blew up. You know, they was putting out albums. Big Timers was putting out albums. They wouldn't let Wayne put out nothing. And I think it's because he was so young. I don't know. But like I said, every now and then they put him on a hook. But I say all that to say,
he's the #1 stunner.
The biggest, since then, if you look back now, that return on investment is real. Because the one running a bunch that you would never put on a song end up selling more records than everybody long term.
And he was the last one on the label.
Yeah, and he was the last one on the label. That's the one. But they, like you say, that's that overlooked one. Turned out to be special.
Ain't none of my business.
Ain't none of your business, huh? That's crazy when you think about it, man. The one that they overlooked turned out to sell the most records, be the most popular, carry the label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take it a step further. This man, I like to credit him as being a genius when it comes to picking talent, because the two hottest rappers in the game right now, male and female, were picked by him. And, you know, Cash Money benefits off of that as well, of Nicki Minaj and Drake proceeds. So it's like, that dude was special. We got to give Lil Wayne his credit. Dude was overlooked, but he turned out to be special.
The overlooked ones always do it better.
So there you go. There you go. Got to give my man his props on that. It was a great point.
I know.
A lot of people learn a lot.
I'm
you
smart.
know, huh?
I'm smart when I want to be.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Long as that's, I don't know. So anyways, moving on, because I don't know what I was trying to say there. 50 Cent, Money Mayweather, man. What the hell is wrong with them?
Kids in a big man's body.
Kids in a big man body, huh? That's a great way to put it, man. I think we spoke about this on the last one. I don't remember, but I know I've been talking about it a lot in the shop, man. It's crazy how these dudes. It's super petty.
It's getting petty.
It started off petty, because
I don't even know why they.
every time they argue with each other, it's petty.
Yeah.
And it seems like neither one of them are learning their lesson, like, because they'll argue and then make back up, tell each other their business, then argue, make back up, then tell each other their business. It's like a never-ending cycle with them, and I don't understand.
Shit gonna get boring for sooner or later.
I don't understand why they keep going through the cycle. What is it?
I don't know.
But basically, man, you got two. If y'all don't know, for the listeners out there who may live under a rock like myself, you may not know what's going on. These two guys have been getting into arguments on the public stage of Instagram, you know, airing each other's dirty laundry for the world to see. And that's pretty crazy, man. Considering the fact that these guys are multimillionaires and they're not old, but they're old enough to handle their business in a more respectable way. Especially when you talk about both of these guys got 20 million followers. You know what I'm saying? So that's 20 million people on each end that you airing this laundry out to, and then they done got the kids involved. I saw one post where they brought up a couple or a guy that had killed himself and his wife, and they brought that up. And it's like, man, you got people out here who are like products of that situation. They may have had kids. I'm sure they got parents. You know what I'm saying? Who's still suffering from that loss, and you bringing it up for Instagram beef. Like, that's crazy.
You know you like it.
I love it. It's entertaining. I'm not gonna front, but I'm still gonna call it what it is.
You tell me you sick.
I am sick. Let me go ahead and give me my sick award. Kyle, here your sick award. Got it. Thanks. But I'm gonna call it what it is. Whether it's entertaining, it's like an accident on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. The cars are bent up, out of shape, raggedy, but nobody can't stop looking. And that's exactly what's going on here. It's a wreck. It's a crash.
You like it.
And I like it because it's entertaining.
You like it a lot.
But you would never ever see me
And
carrying
you like
on.
it a lot.
You would never see me carrying on like that. And I'm not even their age, or nor do I have that kind of money. On Instagram.
Let's get to a point. It's too petty, man. I mean, you're doing it a lot. I mean,
It's the argument. Nah, I understand 50 Cent is the type of guy that likes to troll and joke on people. That's one thing. I'm not talking about that. But when you bringing up somebody's dead kids and
all that shit.
And what else was? Oh, and then Floyd with the. It's just a lot, man. So I think they setting a bad example, man, for the youth. Yeah. And I just feel like they should use their platform differently.
And 50 should be more of a man and not stoop to Floyd's level on this.
How so?
Because he got a lot more going.
I thought he started it. I don't know.
He did. The first one at least. This one I think Mayweather started it.
And I don't think that Mayweather can't read. I don't think that's what it is. I think that Mayweather has a reading disorder.
Might be dyslexic.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. I don't know because I don't know him. But I have done a lot of research into handedness, right and left-handedness, and Floyd is a lefty. And there are alarming statistics in the left-handed community of people with dyslexia. And a person with dyslexia sounds just like Floyd does because the letters are all jumbled up. And that ain't got nothing to do with his reading ability. But, 50 is using that as a ploy in the beef, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But let's
stop the black on black crime.
Yeah. Let's just take this as a learning moment to
all love one another.
See how things are done and not follow in that order. You gotta see, like, you can't tell your business to everybody.
Nah, you really can't.
You cannot tell you. You consider people your friend.
Tell nobody none of your business.
Yeah, you just keep it to yourself, or there are people out there you can trust, but this friend shit, that shit pretty much almost dead because the word. Yeah, the society we live in has pretty much driven that word into the ground.
Yeah,
friends, they don't respect it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So look out. That's all I'm saying. Smiling faces turn into backstabbers. But anyways, moving on. Shout out to everybody in the city of Oakland, man. They had to deal with that whole tragedy that just happened with the young lady being brutally stabbed at the BART train station. That was just horrible. And we all know what it is. They trying to, label it certain ways, but we all know what it is. And I just, want to extend some condolences. One died. Extend some condolences to the families and the people involved because that's a hard situation and a horrible way to go, man. Like when you really think about it. So my heart weeps for it. It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Your life is taken at that age.
Even worse when you got people filming shit.
Oh, they filmed it? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's how I heard, man.
Oh. That's the day we live in, man. Any tragedy that happens, it gets filmed. And it's like, it reminds me of a video I saw online. A dude was getting beat up real bad, and the ladies was trying to pull the guy off of him from beating him up, but they weren't strong enough. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy behind them filming, and the lady was like, "Help us! Stop recording and help us! This man gonna kill this man." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, "Hey, I'm trying to get my views up." That's the world we live in.
Well, just about to say. And just the way the social media done took over.
Right. Social media has
internet.
It's pretty much social media, bro. Because the internet been around for a long time, and people weren't trying to. Once social media came and that platform, it came for people to be put up on a pedestal for their likes and their views. That's when it just became all about self. You know what I'm saying? Because all people want is, like I said, them likes and those views. And it's sad you'll sit there and let a man die because you're trying to get your views up.
True.
And I don't want to see that. I don't want to be scrolling my time. It'd be some sick stuff on there. I don't want to see that, man. But R.I.P. to the young lady out in Oakland, man. Rest in peace. Mm-hmm. You got anything you want to say about that?
Nah. Just, my condolences to the family. Wish them the best. Hope they can get over it.
Young, man. I think she was like 18, 19.
Yeah, somewhere in
life ain't even started yet. You know, when you're 18, you think that you've lived, but you haven't.
You just about to start.
You just starting. You just jumping off the porch, as they say. So it's like, to see somebody lose their life at that age, it's just terrible, man, because it's like that person hasn't even had a real chance at life. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And then I saw somebody mad on social media, mad that so many people were supporting her, and their whole thing was they tired of seeing her being supported because she's pretty. And it's like, no, it's because she's been murdered. Ain't nobody doing this because she's pretty. You got some sick people in the world. Like, whose mind goes there? Whose mind goes there? I don't get it.
Ignorant people.
Ignorant people think like that. Like, you mad because we lifting this girl's life up, bringing awareness to her situation. You mad because she's pretty, and you think that's why people are doing it. Psycho. Can you say psycho?
Can you say ignorant? Ignorant motherfuckers.
It's sad, man. We live in a crazy world. I don't know how is this gonna change? Or have we gone too far to return? I mean, is there like no return? Are we at the point of no return?
Yeah.
We are? Damn.
Because it ain't gonna do nothing but advance even more. So more ignorant people do stupid things and stupid comments and bullshit. Because all of the ignorance is this is my theory, all of the ignorance is being broadcasted on social media, right? Every little kid has a phone. Mm-hmm. So they looking at the ignorance. If a little kid has a phone, it just makes it even worse.
Yeah, and all kids got phones.
All of them.
And all of them, I don't know how
they can be 5 years old, they got them.
Yeah, 5 years old. I done seen them.
They know how to fucking talk on the phone.
No, they know how. You believe that. They know how to. My nephew is 6, and he can do everything he needs to do with his phone. Call people, what else? Text. Because I'm going to tell you, everything's voice activated now. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to be able to read. All you got to do is be able to speak. So you just say, hey, text Uncle Kyle, come get me. Boom. Or open up the YouTube app. Search for Lego Man. Boom.
Yeah. And that's what they do.
Call mommy. Boom.
And that's what they do.
So, that young 5, 6, I probably wouldn't have my kid with unlimited data, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
They don't do no watch TV and video. Well, not TV, but videos on YouTube and.
Yeah, and then they see that crazy stuff, and they growing up at 5 years old. Your mind isn't fully developed, so you see these crazy videos on social media and YouTube, and you think, okay, that's how life is. That's what I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Sad.
Sad, it really is. So that's what I think. But who knows, man? Who knows? It can't be that bad as we making it as bad as people are making it seem. Like, generally, people look at social media, especially older people. They look at social media like pretty much the devil. Like, that's the devil.
They already don't like the shit.
Yeah. So I don't think it's that bad as they make it seem. Yeah. But it is. I think it is pretty bad.
Yeah. Ain't the devil, but
yeah. I'd be surprised seeing old people on that.
Be the devil.
Yeah, the devil is on that.
You know how they used to say the TV's the devil.
Yeah. I mean, everything's pretty much.
Now it's social media's the devil.
That's a good point you made. And I'm going to go deeper by saying anything big has pretty much been the devil in society. I mean,
it's the normal
of
life.
So when it first comes out, people don't, it's a quote, people fear what they don't understand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when the computer was invented, I'm sure people say, that's the devil.
That's the devil.
Internet, that's the devil. Why my picture, my auntie still to this day, don't have my picture on the internet because that's the devil.
It's going to take my soul.
Right. Cell phone. Somebody said cell phones was the devil.
No. Don't take my picture on that cell phone.
TV, that was it too. Cable TV. When cable TV hit, that's the devil.
All that devil stuff on TV.
I remember my grandma used to say, and it's so crazy now thinking back on it, my grandma used to beat us for watching Martin because she felt like he was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Well, now looking back on it, I'm like, yeah, he might have said damn, hell, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it wasn't that bad, especially compared to what's on TV now. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen...
Fuck shows, it's cartoons that got me.
What cartoon? Oh, like on
Any
Cartoon Network?
cartoon.
Yeah, they off the chain. They are off the chain. They really are. And I think they do that.
Like, y'all let these mom go watch this shit?
I think they do that because I don't know. But it's off the chain. The world is off the chain out there. And I look back at stuff like Martin and Fresh Prince like, man, that wasn't that bad. Yeah. We've been normalized to it.
Yeah, because some of the stuff they be watching now. Yeah.
Yes.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. Chain over there, they off it.
Kids don't even be knowing about it. But for adult watching, we can see all that.
But do they really not know about it?
Yeah,
because these kids is smart, man.
That's the real question.
I had to tell myself to stop sleeping on these kids, man, because they smart. Especially like the little preteens, middle school aged. They on a different level than we were at that age. I see it. I definitely see it. Because they got the technology at their hand, so they can learn quicker, faster, and it'll probably be even greater in another 10 years. The next generation of 10-year-olds will probably be even smarter.
They are. They act stupid sometimes, but they are smart.
Yeah, they act stupid, and acting stupid is just rebelling. That's all that is. Rebelling, just like any other teenage generation does. We rebel against the adults because you think you know everything. Yeah. And these teens got it the worst because, like I said, they're the smartest so far out of the teenage generation. So they really think they got it figured out because they're so smart. Mm-hmm. So they think they got it all figured out. They ain't listening to nothing. I be seeing some of the guys be sitting in the shop, and as an adult, I can hear advice that guys will say to teenagers, and I can be like, man, that's some good advice. But as a teenager, you don't know that's good advice, so you ain't studying it. I be seeing them teens just like, oh, yeah, whatever, yeah. I'm like, what, man? That's some good advice you just got, man. And I'm like, damn, he not even gonna remember it because
they don't
care.
I deal with them 3 days a week.
Oh, you done started coaching?
Yeah. They don't like taking criticism. They don't want to take criticism, and they don't damn want to listen. They think they know it.
Yeah.
So
we got to figure this thing out, man.
When they fuck up, they get mad because you told them, and then they were like, get mad. But I told you what you need to do. One
dude was talking about that in the shop with his son. He said his son was a swimmer in elementary school, and he didn't like it. And when he got to middle school, he made the basketball team, so he used that as an excuse to get off the swim team. He said he told his son, you can play basketball, but keep swimming too, because there aren't a lot of black young men who are intelligent, who are also top-rate swimmers. You'll have schools lining up to give you scholarships. His son didn't listen. You think you know what you know. He made the basketball team. I ain't trying to hear that, Dad. I don't want to swim. That's corny. It's whack. LeBron James ain't no swimmer, bruh. That's how these kids are. So, 5 years later, he's about to get ready to graduate, and it's hard for him to get the scholarships that he wants because he's not that good at basketball, so he can't get the athletic scholarship. He would have got the swimming scholarship, but he ain't been swimming in 5-6 years, so it's kind of too late to kind of, compete with people who have been swimming. So now you got to, thug it out. And he said his son came to him last week. That's why he was talking about it. He said his son came to him last week and was just like, Dad, you was right. I should have listened. But what is it? Knowledge is wasted on the old and life is wasted on the youth. Because when you're young, you're full of life, but you don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. And when you're old, you ain't got much life left. You got the knowledge, but you ain't got the life left. Yeah. That's the world we live in, man. BulletProof Backpacks, man. Heard about that?
Yeah.
New thing on the market.
I heard about that. Wow.
That is a real thing, folks. BulletProof Backpacks.
I don't see what it's going to help you with. Just get shot in your back.
It'll protect you if you're running away from the shooter. Hopefully. But because I doubt he'll know how to aim or anything like that. So, but my whole thing is it's just unfortunate that we even live in a society where
we need a
teenagers need a bulletproof backpack.
Or a bulletproof tank top.
Yeah, or a notebook. Yeah, they got the notebooks. They got the tank tops, backpacks.
Hold on, what's the tank top?
It's like, come on.
Notebook up there.
Hey, you covered, from different angles. You got the notebook at your chest, backpack at your back.
You're going to have to buy it. I hope they all come together. Yeah. Value pack. Get a notebook, bulletproof notebook, and backpack.
I'm telling you, man. I feel sorry for these kids.
For only $350.
And it was bad. Kids was bringing guns to school when I was in high school, but nobody wasn't getting shot.
what got me the most, man, they don't do bomb threats no more.
Yeah, you're right.
They just shoot the school.
That's a lost cause.
We had bomb threats.
Yeah, you're right. Had the bomb threat. Everybody went outside.
They just go shoot people, yeah.
And then we found out it wasn't no real bomb, but the person got their point across.
Yeah.
Now, to get their point across, they taking life.
They just go in, pop, 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 pop. Like they Rambo or something.
Yeah, man. Ain't even seen Rambo. But they think they are. It's sad. It's like that situation in Florida where the dude was mad that his girl moved on and got a new dude, but you was beating on her when you had her. How you gonna be bad? That way of thinking, like, you gotta be crazy if you even think like that. You're crazy. Because you gotta expect a young lady to move on. I'm glad she did, but damn, I didn't want it to come at this cost. I don't know if anybody die in that situation?
The school shooting?
In Florida.
Was it the redhead?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe something in it.
And that's sad. There's so many shootings. We can't even narrow it down.
Yeah.
And that's why they're selling the backpacks. And it's sad. Some parent got to buy that for their child, probably in the checkout line crying as they buy it. Because it's like, damn, I got to buy my son a bulletproof backpack to go to the 8th grade.
Yeah.
Or the 9th grade.
And a notebook.
And notebook.
About to spend $350 on them, too.
Like you said on the other episode, man, homeschool, they about to...
Homeschool going to be off the chain, man.
It's, man.
12K or K-12, that's going to be off the chain, but they might need to invest in some stock in that.
Yeah. Tell you, man. What you got for us this week?
My tire bit. You heard about Lyft?
The driving company?
Mm-hmm.
I heard about them. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, they about to come up with a part that they can. It's like a part of, I guess you would say, like an app. When you order, you ain't got to talk. They ain't got to talk to the people that's in the car.
Oh, nice, nice.
They can refuse all.
What is it? It's an app.
Like I don't know. I think it's a part of when you like a setting you can get.
Okay.
When you order your Lyft, you can get them so like it can set up to the point where you ain't gotta, the driver ain't gotta talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Like if you just want to be
yeah.
left alone, basically. If you're a celebrity or something, you don't want to talk to nobody. Just want that peace and quiet. What is it? Do you know what it's called?
Let's see.
That's pretty cool. You know what? And you know what? It puts me in the mind of something that I saw on social media this week.
Zen mode.
Yeah. So you order
future for the passengers who don't feel like talking to the driver.
So you would probably order your driver or order your Lyft, and then order in Zen mode or something like that, and the driver would already know, leave this person alone. Mm-hmm. And then you still gonna have that one driver.
Exactly.
What you doing later, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still gonna.
Bitch, Zen mode, man.
Roll got that window.
Bruh, you know what they're doing? That's the first step towards what their ultimate goal is. Did I ever tell you about the interview that I heard with the Lyft owner?
Mm-hmm. No, hold on.
The guy who owns Lyft did an interview.
The Uber. That was Uber.
Okay, no, I'm talking about Lyft.
Okay, go ahead.
The guy who owns Lyft did an interview on, I don't know what, I think it was, what is that? Damn it. It's a podcast I listen to, and it's a network that we all know, but I can't, anyways, hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'm about to pull it up, because I hate when that happens, man. But anyways, it was an interview that I saw, or I listened to, with the owner of Lyft, and he was being interviewed by a guy, and he was basically saying, NPR, how I built this. That's what it's called. NPR, I think it's National Public Radio or whatever. Anyways, the guy basically said that their ultimate goal for the company is to have driverless cars.
Yeah, because Uber's already
they're not there yet.
They're not there yet, but they still have a driver, but they have it to where the car can drive by itself, because they recently had an incident with that shit.
And they still have a driver and it's driving by itself? That's pointless.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that's their first step towards that, because they know some people might want to talk to the driver, but for the most part, people want to be left alone. They want to, listen to their music, get on their phone, search the timeline.
Get to where
some
they
people,
need to go.
Corporate people might have some work to do while they're in the car. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think that whichever company, Lyft or Uber, whichever company achieves that first is going to leave the race far in the dust.
Mm-hmm. You already know they will.
I already know. Matter of fact, you know who is doing that? Domino's. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they supposed to have the little...
They got it.
I ain't seen it yet.
I have.
But they got the little... I don't know.
What you talking about?
The droid.
No, I ain't even talking about that.
They got that delivers the pizza.
They might be. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the droid. What I'm talking about is the car. They have a car. You can order your pizza, and a car will bring you your pizza. Driverless, completely driverless, not a human in sight, right? The video I saw, the car came down the street, and the people were standing outside waiting. Car pulls up right to them, right in front of them, like it's a driver in there, but it ain't no driver. The back window rolls down, and a little machine comes out, and it's holding your pizza. And your pizza comes out of the back window on a little device. You get your pizza. The car's talking to you. It's like, thank you for your business, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Get your pizza, go on about your business, car drives off.
Oh, nice. I ain't seen how. I know they supposed to have like a little droid car, like, I don't know.
They probably doing that too.
Thing that has the pizza in there, and it.
What, it flies?
No, it's dry. It's like rides. Like
they probably doing both, depending on whatever neighborhood or city you're in.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, man, and that lets you know. I put it on social media. I was letting people know, man, if you are a driver, you might need to find you a new field to work in. You might start looking right now. If you drive trucks, cabs, Ubers, pizza, delivery.
Cab should have been found a new job.
No, they still got some cab drivers out here making money.
Yeah, they still out there.
But they need to start looking now because
they better just doing it all.
Within our lifetime, I'm telling you, this society is going to be completely driverless. I see it coming. Mm-hmm. And within the next 10 years, all the driver jobs are going to be gone, I think. Because it's cheaper for companies not to have drivers. You could buy you a driverless car and maintain it. That'll be cheaper than paying somebody, how much truck drivers make?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Make what?
Man, it'd be way cheaper to have a truck just run off a computer. And then on top of that, you can run more loads now as a trucking company. Yeah. Because humans have to rest. They can't drive 24 hours a day, but a computer drive 8 hours, drop off, drive, you know what I'm saying? They're going to save money and make more money.
Just keep driving. You
got a hot take?
Yeah.
Just keep driving. Y'all better find a new job.
My hot take is this dumb.
Hot take of the week.
This dumb named Jason Sprint.
Call him out.
Georgia State Representative.
Oh, wow. Not a representative. What did he do? For Georgia?
He was on some TV show.
Okay.
He so-called said he got tricked into saying the N-word. But he said it too comfortable.
Wait. He was on a TV show.
Yeah, it was a TV show.
And he said he got tricked into saying the N-word.
He said
on the TV show?
Yeah, on the TV show.
While it was recorded, not backstage or nothing.
No, on live TV show.
And somebody on the show tricked him? What kind of show is it?
Oh, no, it was some kind of... I don't know. It's like they do like self-defense training, I guess you would say.
Hey,
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's like this dude, he does like, he kind of disguises himself as another person, but teaches people how to do stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, they got the video and everything.
Hey, did you watch it?
Yeah, I actually seen this on the news.
So do you feel
they was talking about this on the news.
Do you feel like his explanation is true or...
No, I feel like you stupid.
Okay.
You're a dumbass because you're politics, so there ain't no way they going to trick you into saying anything.
How did they trick him? Like, what is his excuse for how they tricked him?
He said because the dude told him to say a word.
Okay. The N-word or a word?
A word.
Any word?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he said...
Of all words he could have said.
He called him a nigger.
The host?
Yeah. Over and over.
Okay, hold on. So the host said, say a word. Right?
Yeah.
And he said, the word he chose was the N-word.
Yeah. He said
it over and over.
Because the way the dude was dressed up, he looked like he could have been black.
Okay.
So he was like... Because it was supposed to be like a self-defense class or something. He was supposed to be...
Oh, my goodness. So that was his self-defense word?
I guess so.
Oh, my goodness. Who is this guy? What'd you say his name is?
Jason.
Let me see the picture. Oh, yeah. He looked like the type. Is that him saying it?
Yeah.
He looked like the type.
I don't know what that.
He's saying it right there.
It might be.
How many times did he say it?
Multiple times. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you the video real quick.
That is ridiculous, man. So,
and on top of that, he showed his butt. His ass.
Why?
I don't know, like how that came out.
What show is this?
I don't know. I'm about to show it to you.
Anyways, man, what I'm getting from that is your defense mechanism is to say the N-word and to show them your butt.
Well, my thing is, if you're in politics or anything,
you're a politician.
You know you're gonna be. The eyes is already on you.
You're a public figure.
So therefore, if you on this show, you feel like you a trick. Ain't no way you got tricked, nigga.
Yeah. Especially if all he asked
you comfortable saying that word.
All he asked you to say was a word. You didn't. How are you getting tricked? Because somebody. It's a trillion words you could choose from. Let's see this. See this video. Yeah. See what we got going on here. Drops his pants. That's crazy. And these are the people. That's my point that I be saying, man. They got these psychos passing laws, making laws, and these are the people that's representing our state.
Oh, this the Chinese word.
Why is he doing?
Thank you. Red Dragon chopstick, sushi.
He's saying all kind of racist stuff.
Good. Let's look at the picture. He's not a terrorist. In America, there is one forbidden word. It is the N-word. Now, I am going to be the terrorist. You have 3 seconds to attract attention. Go!
Is
what the fuck?
Is noonie, not this world. This world is disgusting. Got it. Show me the bottom.
Oh
no, trousers down.
And then you show your bottom.
Why?
Okay, go.
America!
Good.
He just like stupid. He just stupid. For
Yes,
no
he
damn
is.
reason. And he's a political figure.
Yeah.
Like,
you ain't lying.
So
this dude is a psycho, man. First of all,
and you want me to go vote?
no, please don't vote for him. Vote to get him out of there, man.
Oh no, he's fired.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, they kicked him out.
The man straight up. Not only did you not get tricked, the man warned you. He gave you a fair warning. He said it's a touchy word. When you from America, you know the history behind that word. Can't nobody trick you to saying that. You from here. And then he said that all he was saying was that's a touchy word in America. He wasn't telling you to say that. And the way he said that came from the bottom of his gut.
Good.
You know,
he want to say it.
He been wanting to, I'm talking about, he wake up every morning.
He probably woke up, first word ever said.
Every morning. Every morning. That's his wake up word.
Niggas.
Because the way he said it with such enthusiasm. You know, when those people who be in choirs and they be at choir rehearsal, and then the choir director be like, you got to sing it from here. You got to come from here. I got to feel it. Got to come from the gut. That's what he brought.
He came from the gut.
That's passion. That's passion, man. He wanted to say that, and I'm appalled.
He was happy on that one.
Nigga, you ain't Paul. You a nigga that steal.
I seen that shit. I was like, because I seen it on CNN. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it made CNN. You know this big.
That's crazy.
And I was like, you were so cold saying you got tricked. How did he trick you?
He ain't tricked that man. He did not trick that man.
You wanted to say it.
He wanted to say it. He used it as an excuse to say it, and he said it
And then even with the Chinese shit, he said all type of shit.
Somebody gonna beat his ass. That's what's gonna happen.
Somebody gonna kill his ass.
Where you gonna say all that?
He better be lucky Georgia ain't got no little China. Trying to tell you.
Yes, like New York and California and all that. Because they'll be on his ass.
They'll be on his ass.
Georgia's little China. That's what's up, man. That's crazy, man. We got to get that guy out of here, and everybody like him, man. Like I was saying earlier, man, we got these guys in the state houses as paid politicians, and this is the type of life that they live, man. And it's sad because they are the guys that are, choosing the laws that get passed, and what I'm saying, they hold important positions, and they psychos. I hate that. But what's that there? Papa John's is suing pizza.
Yeah, John. Suing the company.
Oh, he's suing the company. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. And
he got a nerve. Because he's the same thing.
For the, how they handled him and so-called being in a racist stance or something like that.
Racist people?
I don't even know damn commercial they've been talking about.
No, what you talking about? A commercial?
They saying it was a commercial.
Oh, I don't know.
That he was in, that made it look like it was being racist.
Well, no, he was saying it on a conference call.
Oh.
Yeah, he was actually saying it. Somebody got him saying it. Yeah, on a call. So that's what that is. And I'm like, how you gonna sue the company for they did what they had to do. They can't be in cahoots with you, man, because that make them look bad. They already losing money as it is. Everybody backing out on them.
You can't have yours.
Gotta get rid of you.
Can't have yours.
That's the way it goes. You do something stupid, these big companies gonna separate themselves from you. We see it with the whole Me Too situations. All these guys gotta step down from their jobs because these companies don't want nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes got
motherfuckers getting fired off in big networks.
Sad, man.
Cause they getting Me Too.
Sad, man.
But leave these women alone. They say no, say no. Let it go.
Let it go.
Hey, somebody out there gonna say yeah.
That rhymed.
It did.
Just say no. Just say no. Let it go.
Oh, it did.
You didn't even know what you said.
Hell no.
You make bread wonder, huh?
Huh? Bread wonder.
I see your shirt.
Yeah.
That's an old Kanye line. Oh, that's a bread winner. Okay, nice. All right, so this week for the idiot of the week, dum. Got 3 thieves.
3 thieves, okay.
Out of the city of Silver Springs, Florida.
Florida, they always.
So you already know this about to be good. It was coming out of Florida, because they crazy down there. People ain't got no sense. But anyways, we got 3 thieves that decided to break into a home. Well, that's what they do. You know, they break into homes. That's how they find the valuables in the home. They steal them, do whatever they do with them. So this particular home that they broke into, they were immediately sidetracked once they got inside. Well, I know what you're thinking. Why did they get sidetracked? Glad you asked. They saw a rather large jar of a powdery grayish white substance on top of the fireplace. Big jar full of this powder. And they saw that and they said, wow, we just hit the jackpot. Because you know what they thought it was? Cocaine. They got distracted. They didn't see the big flat screen TV on the wall. They didn't go upstairs and notice that there was a box full of expensive jewelry. They didn't see none of that.
These motherfuckers.
They saw the jar of cocaine.
Supposed to be cocaine.
And they grabbed it and ran. They didn't want nothing else in the house because they felt like they hit the jackpot with all that coke. Went home.
On top of a fireplace?
On top of a fireplace.
I'm just going to leave my coke out.
I'm going to just leave it out. You know what I'm saying? I got about 50 grand worth of coke here. I'm going to just leave it out on top of my fireplace just in case when I come home, I can just hurry up and get to it fast.
Okay.
So the thieves take the presumed coke and they go home and they commence to getting high. They start sniffing and sniffing and sniffing. They have a sniff party. And while they sniffing, while they're sniffing,
catch some shit.
They catch some shit. Basically, make a long story a little less long, the thieves were arrested a little bit later for another burglary. Got caught up for another burglary, and they ended up confessing to the previous crimes. You know how sometimes people get arrested to get lesser time? Mm-hmm. So they confessed to some of their wrongdoings in the past. Come to find out, that day that they were having their little cocaine party, they were also watching the news and found out that the house that had been burglarized had only gotten one thing stolen, and that was the ashes of that person's dead mother. She had been cremated, or whatever they call it, ashes in a jar on top of the fireplace, as most people do it. That's his dead mother. So they sniffed
human remains. Hope they catch something.
So when they saw that, they tried to throw the jar in the river because they were paranoid because they knew their fingerprints was on the jar. So the police department or whoever had to go in there and try to fish out the rest of the remains to get it back to his mom. I mean, not to his mom, but to the guy, to her son. Ain't that crazy? Idiot.
Stupid. It was plain ass stupid.
Just plain. If you do coke, it seemed like you would know the difference between coke and not coke. Dead person's ashes.
You would know from ashes to goddamn coke.
You didn't even figure it out. It took the news to tell you, because they said it on the news.
And then on top of that, you up here sniffing that shit and you ain't get high.
Right.
Obviously, it ain't what you thought it was.
They thought it was going to take a minute to kick in, like on Wolf of Wall Street with the lemons. They thought it was going to take a minute.
Retards, man.
They just kept sniffing. This must be going to be some good shit.
Retards.
We ain't high yet.
Retards.
So
stupid ass motherfuckers out of Florida, I tell you.
Silver Springs, Florida. Shout out to you, man. They didn't have
that might be a small county to me.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how small it is, but I've never heard of it. They didn't have the guys' names in the article, or else I would have given them the credit they deserved.
Yeah, they need their names.
But if you're from Silver Springs, you probably know them. So, yeah, that way.
Pookie. One of them gotta be named Pookie.
Ray Ray.
Ray Ray sound like one.
Little stomach ache.
Oh, no. Big Man.
Big Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
He ain't even big. He's just small.
Yeah, he's actually the smallest guy in the neighborhood. But they call him Big Man. It's crazy.
That's Ray Ray cousin.
Yeah, they cousins. And they stay at each other's house all the time. And wear each other's clothes.
God damn. That's some stupid ass shit. Right?
It is, man. It is.
Stupid ass shit.
How do you... I wonder how that shit made them feel, man. You sniffing a dead...
You sniffing... They might need to get checked.
Yeah, I think they do need to go see a doctor.
You just sniff some...
I really do.
You don't even know what they use to burn.
Yeah, because that's
No.
It's not normal. Your body not used to that.
You just sniff some ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
You about to die. They gonna die. Next thing you know, they veins popping out their neck, eyes turning red,
Yeah.
blood dripping out their nose.
Take a wild guess on who you think, or how old you think the oldest person in the world is.
The oldest person in the world? 123.
Pretty close.
119.
Even closer.
18.
Even closer.
17.
You got it.
Okay.
But that person just passed over the weekend. But that was the world record. Oldest person in the world.
117.
Lived out in Japan. So RP to them. I think it was a woman. I don't know. But I just thought
you
that
know
was...
how much... I was talking to a client this past week, and he was going to his wife's grandma.
Mm-hmm.
His wife's great grandma. And she's like she's turned 100 or something.
That's crazy.
And I was like, 100 or something.
Can you imagine?
You can imagine the shit they done seen.
Right. That's a good point.
Been through. They done
Everything.
seen everything.
You have seen the change.
That's a whole decade.
That's longer than... That's 10 of them. 10 decades.
So
Century.
couple of decades.
Yeah. They've seen the rise of society. I mean, you've seen the world go from black and white TVs. Matter of fact, you've seen the world go from radios to tablets.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
And he said that she be on the phone like it ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, don't even seem like she that old.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Still full of life. That's good though.
Yeah, I said that's good because that keeps her young.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking too, like we was talking to, like, could you think you can live that long, like 100 and something years old? Would you want to continue to live?
Would I want to?
Yeah, like you done seen so much. Would you want to continue?
I don't feel like we could honestly answer that because we don't know, that mindset of a person who's 100 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know what they feel, what they going through, what they, like you say, what they've been through, what they've seen. And then you can know whether they would want to, because some of them might say yes, they want to keep going, but some of them might be like, I'm ready to go. I'm tired.
What about you?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't answer that. I could tell you what I think I would feel.
Yeah.
I think that I wouldn't want to keep going. I think that I'd be ready to go ahead and lay it on down after 100 years. Because only way I think that I would want to keep going is if I had taken great care of my body and I was one of those ones that could still do everything for myself. If I can't take care of myself, I ain't trying to have nobody waiting on me hand and foot just to keep me alive. Like, that's one of them situations. More power to you if you're one of those people. I ain't knocking you for it, but that's just not me. I don't want to lay in no bed all day and be fed and got to change my diaper and you got to bathe me and I'm begging people to come talk to me. Nah, man, I ain't for that, man. Just let me live until I ain't got no more life left in me and then I'm ready to go to sleep. As long as I do everything that I set out to do while I'm here, I'll be ready to go when I get 100. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You take care of your body, it's definitely possible to make it that long, So.
Definitely.
What about you? You think you would want to go to sleep, or you think you want to keep going?
I would want to go ahead, call it in.
I hear you.
But they say the big gates in the sky.
Yeah. I'm coming,
Click.
What else you got? Got anything else?
Nah, that's it for me, man. Just
Still got
glad Julio.
Oh yeah,
said
glad
he
we
gonna
got.
come.
We
Even though I feel like this is a setup for something worse.
No, I don't think so. I do think they playing with him.
Oh, they is.
But no, they not stupid enough to let him go. They're not that stupid. Trust me, it's a business.
I know they ain't stupid.
It's a business. You know
But
what I'm saying?
if he can go if he wanted to. All you gotta do is ask for a trade.
Nah, man, he don't want to go. That's the whole point. He want to retire Falcon. I'm glad they got it situated. They gave him an extra 2-point-something million, which, you know, and the guarantee that they're gonna renegotiate this offseason. So, you know, you got what you wanted. Both sides are happy. You got a few extra dollars out of the deal. So up front, I hope this man ain't broke. I hope that ain't what it is. But
nah, he shouldn't be.
I mean, you don't understand.
Not about what I was told about him. But
you can make $100 million in a year and go broke.
Yeah.
And he ain't made $100 million.
Yeah. But
so
about what I was told.
Do you know him or something?
No, but I got an inside source with the Falcons.
Okay. All right. What? So you going off of how much he makes?
No, I'm not going off about how much he makes.
'Cause I was about to say.
I just know my inside sources know him.
And they say he not broke.
Well, not saying he broke, but I hope he's not. If that's the case, then he needs to start selling some shit.
Because a lot of those guys spend a lot of their money, man. They don't know how to manage money.
Saying.
You know, Julio is young, man.
That's what I'm saying. If he is broke, then he needs to start selling some shit.
But you just said he not.
I said I'm assuming he's not.
Oh, my goodness. What happened to your inside source you had? He's gone.
Because my inside source tells me he has 2 houses.
That don't mean you're not broke.
Yeah, I know that don't mean he's not broke. But if you were broke in Georgia, that's a lot of money. These houses ain't cheap in Georgia.
When you're making $13 million a year, you can buy 2 houses. That's what he's making. He made $12.5 million last year.
And keeping it.
You can buy them.
So that's what I'm saying.
I got $12 million. I can buy a house that costs $1 million.
And you gonna be broke.
If a house costs $1 million and I got 12, how am I gonna go broke?
Still gonna be broke.
I got 11 million left.
You got. No, they got cars.
Yeah, they do.
And he got a barbershop.
But do he? I don't know what he got. I'm just saying I know guys spend money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I ain't even talking about on stuff like that. I'm talking about how they be taking them trips and in them clubs. That's what a bulk of their, and their jewelry. That's where a bulk of their money go. On them women buying them shoes and them bags.
Damn women and shit. I don't know about that.
So you gotta know what a man's expenses are, and we don't know that. But it's definitely possible to make $13 million and go broke because if you out there making it rain every night, and you got 30 women all across America, and you buying them Birkin bags every other week,
then he don't look like he be out like that.
But you don't know that.
I follow him on Instagram.
So he posts everything he do on Instagram.
He don't post everything.
No, nobody does.
But I'm just saying.
We don't know what that
I'm going by what I see. I'm telling you. By what
Instagram
I see,
is not a. That's
by
not real
what
life.
I see.
Instagram is
Kyle,
not real
by
life,
what
JT.
I see, Kyle.
You believe Instagram, huh?
No.
You're one of those people.
No, I don't believe.
He posted it on Instagram, so it's factual.
I'm just saying it don't seem like he go out by what he posts.
That means nothing to me.
All right.
Because I know how athletes live. Just because they don't post it means nothing. I know how they live. You know how they live. You know them motherfuckers be partying.
Yeah.
And
I ain't saying he ain't partying.
He's smart not to post it. But he out there, trust me.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't. First of all, don't nobody wear
you don't see
a $250,000 earring on a jet ski and not be no partier. He a partier, bro. He parties. What he lost in the Lake Lanier last year?
I ain't hear about that one.
About the earrings that he lost in Lake Lanier, that he hired the whole security team to go. The scuba diving team to go down and look for him because it cost so damn much money. You heard about that. Don't act like you ain't hear that story.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, whatever, JT. He lying.
If I did, I would agree with
you. He heard it, y'all. He heard it. Anyways.
It sounded like some shit Odell would have did, though.
No, Odell be sniffing coke with models. But anyways.
Facts.
But let me stop, though, because he just, he look like he's trying to get his life together. He just,
I still don't like him.
What? But you got to respect him, though. Right?
I really don't.
He's top 5 receiver. I'm talking about on the field.
Yeah.
Everything else ain't got nothing to do with me. But as far as his performance on the field, top 5.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Right.
That's not a yes or a no.
Yeah.
That's not a yes or a no.
Maybe.
No. This has been another grueling episode of the More Life podcast because JT doesn't want to admit that Odell Beckham is the top 5 receiver in the National Football League. We'll be back, and when we come back, JT will have been proven wrong somehow, some way. I'll figure it out. But until then...
Not when we come back, I won't be proven wrong.
Until then, I said I'll figure it out. Okay. Until then, got anything else you want to add? Any shout-outs?
We got any closing ads?
I don't have any. Do you have any? Mayonnaise
Shout
color beans.
Shout out to Sean. Welcome back. Congratulations.
Oh, God. Congratulations to Sean getting married. That's a big step, man.
Big leap.
A lot of guys don't have the heart to do that, man. They so anytime you see a guy do that, he a real one. You about to get married?
Nah. Oh. Homeboy is.
Oh, your homeboy about to get married. Okay, that's what's up. Party time. But once again, we'll be back. Same podcast time sooner or later. Same podcast channel. This has been the More Life podcast. We appreciate you joining us. I've been your host, Mr. Wynn, and this is the co-host,
JT.
Mr. JT, with all the money.
With no money.
And he don't want to share none of it.
Would you?
Would I? Yes, I would share a lot of it. If I had all the money, yes, I would share some.
You got all the money. Let me get some.
All right, I got you.
Erykah
Badu, baby. We out.
How we gonna start off crying then, so?
Because, you're trying to ease it out on them, you know what I'm saying? Ease it on out.
You look at fuck with Erykah.
Ease it. Oh, you want to crank it up? Is that what you're saying? No. Anyways.
Peace.
Peace. More life, baby.